Hello guys, my name is SubZeroExtabyte, and the reason why I am standing on a cliff is that we are going to test out some bows today. Yes Piggy, you heard that right, some bows. You know that you can get pork out of Piggy? Well, I knew that, but I actually like this Piggy, so I am alright, and I'll just enjoy myself without pork and all of that, and it will just be okay. But I want to go swimming a bit if that is allowed, and we are just going to enjoy a bit of a breeze on the beach, and it is just going to be really chill here. But it is just nice to be on the beach next to the water. If it is hot, you can chill in the water and you will feel refreshed. If you don't do that, then you don't do that and you stay hot and you can tan a bit. But if you want to like chill on a cold day on the beach, that is also possible. Just don't go swimming, I guess. It will be a bit cold, so bring some clothes. Don't turn up in your bathing suit because then you are going to freeze. But the mountains that are next to the beach are also quite alright. They stop the water from going on the land and possibly flushing the villages, and that is something that you don't want. So if it rains really hard, then the sea will just stay in the sea and it will not come to your doorstep, which is pretty nice. But right now, we are just taking our bows and we took the best one, I believe, and we are just going to test this baby out on some Piggy, and it seems like it DOS and even one shot, nor does it 2 or 3 shots, and it seems like it DOS and even 5 shot, which is not really good, and after the 6th one he still didn't turn into pork. So you need 7 shots on a single Piggy. So I don't believe that the ultimate judgment is a really good one to go with, since it is and really that great. But it seems like the Inferno Gate is really good. It just blew an entire hole in the ground like it was a mortar or something. And the good thing, if you shoot at Piggy, then you get cooked pork and not just raw pork, which is just fantastic in it. But it seems like that bow that we first took was really bad, but this Inferno one seems to amaze me every single time that I shoot with it, which is just fantastic. And it just feels really good when I use it and all of that, because it is just really enjoyable to shoot holes in the wall or in the ground. And if you can do that, then it just is really amazing in it. Well, I felt like I was the best archer in the entire land. But now we have the Thunder Law. It seems like it is not really doing anything. Hold up, maybe we need to shoot at a mob or an animal or something that moves, and then the thunder will come out. I am not really sure what will happen, but I guess whatever happens, it will be fun, so that is just going to be great. I am really looking forward to seeing thunder coming out of this thing, because that is just something that seems crazy to me, if I have to be honest. But because we could and find anything on foot, we took the fly, and now we have killed a sheep and we have gained some mutton, but I don't see any thunder, which is not really great. And the sheep was a one shot, so the bow is quite strong even though no thunder comes out of it. And the poor Piggy needed 2 shots and then he was on the ground, so you could say that it is a pretty amazing bow. But now we have taken the glass bow and we are just looking further than this fire thing and the glass thing, and the frost bow sounds quite good in the ears. I am not sure what I should expect from a Lapis bow, but I guess it is really strong because it one-shots Piggy, so that is something that the ultimate bow thing could do, so that is just great. But this Lapis one has me by surprise because it DOS and really look that great. It does have really cool shades of blue, but I mean the frost bow does have the same thing, only then really light blue, so it is kind of the same. And I just shot the Piggy and it didn't freeze, neither did it die in one shot, so this bow is just clickbait, I guess. So now we just need to continue our journey and we will find great things, and it is all going to be great fun and all of that, and we will get so much meat that we have more meat than a butcher, and then we are going to be a butcher, only then without the butching, because we already have enough meat, and then we will get even bigger than the local butchers, and then we are going to be the world famous butcher, and then everyone will wonder where the meat is from, and then I will say that it tastes so good because my arrows are special. I don't really believe that butchers kill their meat with arrows, but still you can always dream, and maybe I will just become a different kind of butcher, and the animals don't have to suffer because I one-shot them with most bows. So I will only use those bows, and then it is all just going to be great. But it feels quite alright to be the best butcher in the world, because I am already one of the greatest butchers in this world, even though I don't have like a butcher shop. But I already have 13 meat, so take a look at that other butchers, and I'm just getting started with my bows. I now have my emerald bow on standby, so if I see something that looks a bit like it could be eaten, then I whip this thing out. I whip an arrow out and then the arrow goes pew, and it goes flying through the air like a really epic movie clip, and then something gets hit and then it looks really great, just like these sheep here, only those didn't belong in a really epic movie clip, so I am just doing it like this because I can, and that is just fantastic. But I really like the look of this bow, so I think this might just become the logo of my butcher shop. Or what is a butcher shop called? I think just a butcher, right? I am really unsure about that one, but I guess that a butcher is just called a butcher. If one of you guys that are watching this video right now are counting the amounts of time that I am saying butcher, please let me know in the comments down below how many times I have said butcher. It is quite a funny word if you think about it though. Butcher, like what is a butch? I don't know who invented that, but I kind of like that guy. Wait, a block of steel. What is this wizardry then? Are these the blocks that I am going to use for my freezer in my butcher shop, or what are these for? I guess I should just make a little tower out of these then. That will be very fun to do, I guess. And then we can test the little tower out with the little bow. But I forgot that you need to have something that you can hit that must be in front of the little tower. Well, it is and really a tower, it is more like a cube, but still. But now the bow is working and we can just enjoy ourselves with shooting at these poor chickens. It is like that one turtle that says hello and then explodes. I am not sure where I have seen that, but I can remember myself something with a turtle with a button on it and it just explodes when you press the button. It is really funny, so that is good when things are funny. But I guess it is kind of time that we move on from the golden bow and that we are going to search a really cool another bow or something that is really cool, at least not like a golden shovel or something, because that is not really cool. Is it? Well, I don't really think that a golden shovel is cool. If you think that a golden shovel is really cool, then by all means go for it and enjoy your golden shovel. It looks more like a spoon that is gold with an extended handle thing. I am not really sure how it looks like that and why, but I just kind of think that it looks like a golden spoon with a little extended clip. Some might disagree, but these zombies also think that it looks like a spoon, so jokes on those people that think that it is and a spoon because we think it is a spoon, and I am going to explode the people that think that it is a spoon because it does and look like a spoon. And I just used psychology on you, reverse psychology if I have to be specific. So yeah, that is kind of amazing that I confused zombies like that, because I think that they were really confused when they agreed and then I said no and all of that. That was pretty funny to do, and I like to use reverse psychology. It is really good fun and all of that. But we have this infernal bow still in our slot number 1 because that is the best bow if I think so. And know that and no reverse psychology, I really just think that this bow is the best because it just looks really cool, and it is and really cool because it shoots hot things that explode and then there is fire and all of that. So no, it is and really a cool bow, but because it explodes with fire and all of that WOULD, and it'd be cool to use this on creepers since they also explode. Well, I think that would be kind of funny, and that is why I am doing this. So yeah, that is kind of amazing. But the thing is that the creepers don't really explode like this because they don't work like that. A guy has to be near them and then they will think like, hey no, you shouldn't be here, and then they walk up to you and then sometimes they want to ask very kind to leave, but so many people just killed them on sight that they just thought like, oh my god Gary, look, there is another intruder of our privacy. I am going to teach him that he shouldn't come to my porch. Look after my wife and kids, okay? And then the creeper that has wife and kids walks up to the guy and he just does that snake sound and then he goes boom. And then hopefully for him you aren't there anymore, and he is for sure not there anymore because he explodes himself. So it WOULD, and really be realistic if he explodes himself but he is still alive. That just also DOS and work like that. But that was the more you know with SubZeroExtabyte, and I just wanted to teach all of you that because I thought it was kind of an amazing story. And like Gary was the creeper his best friend, and now Gary has to look after Mr. Creeper his wife and kids, so that is kind of sad. But that is just the way of life of a creeper. They didn't really choose for that life, but I guess they live that life, so they must be okay with it. It would also be kind of cool if you could just go up to a creeper that could talk or something, and that he DOS and want to explode you because you don't want to die for an interview. At least I WOULD. And so yeah, but anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, the creeper talk thing. Well, I think it would be kind of cool if you could talk to a talking creeper to see like what is on their minds and how they think and how they see and all of that. I think that would be really interesting to do, and then you could just learn from their way of life, and then maybe you could tell them something why you are just wandering around and slaying all of his friends and ruining the beautiful nature for your house. And then maybe that one creeper will agree that this is your way of life and then his way of life, and then we could have peace with the creepers, and then there will be no more holes in the ground. except if I am going to use my super duper amazing bow. But no more house chunks that would just get destroyed by the annoying creepers, but then we would just have peace with the creepers. But my aim is kind of off. So, guess what I am making? I am not sure if you know what I am making because it might just look like a really large wool nether portal, but no it is an nether portal because this is going to be a target that I am going to shoot at so I can train my aim a bit. Maybe if the creeper does and agree with me then I am prepared for the war, and I hope that you guys are also prepared to go on war with the creepers. So build yourself a really good base, gather yourself some really great gear and then it will just be really good in all of that, and I am kind of sure that we are going to win, because the creepers are all going to die because that is how they kill things, and if we just all have really good bows like mine then we just make a really large crater thing that they can even get past it, and the creepers that have come past it before it was made are the ones that help create the hole, so that would just be really amazing if you would ask me. But now it is night, so you know what that means. Yeah, the shooting target thing looks really cool because I placed 2 torches next to it, but that also means that it is dark, and when it is dark some of the mobs like to come out and hunt some things and all of that. And we have a really amazing bow now, so they better not pick a fight with me. I don't see any mobs around here though. Oh no, there was one Mr. Spider when I turned my head, but I guess that is all okay, and we are just having a great time and all of that, so that is just fantastic. But we are really far away right now and I am not really able to see if I am hitting the middle of the target the whole time, but I guess I see OULD and even hit that spider in one shot, so I guess that I even made every arrow in the rows. But it still is kind of amazing, and this spider just DOS and want to die. Why won't you die, spider? Please just do it for me. I don't want you to live a sad life. You can talk, but I am going to make you talk, I guess. I am not really sure how I am going to do that, but that is okay. I am just shooting you a lot and I am not sure if you like it or not, but I have shot a lot of arrows in you, and the thing is that you are not one of the exploding things. If I shoot at piggy, sheep and zombies and also creepers by the way, then they explode. Why won't you explode, spider? And you also don't want to die, so I am not really sure what I should do with you because you are kind of useless, and I am kind of wasting all of my arrows on you instead of on the board where I can pick them up later. But he really DOS and want to die, and I am not really sure what I should do, but I guess the Mr. Cow and Mr. Chicken also want to see the fight, and I think that Mr. Cow is trying to give me some advice that I should take the crystal bow and use it at him to test it out, and it worked, and now I am not sure where the spider is, and that is because the spider is already dead and I have shot the spider down, so that is really fantastic if I do say so myself. So I am kind of happy because the spider is not here anymore. But these chickens that are here, yes, look at all these chickens. No, but seriously guys, all these chickens that are here are looking pretty tasty. Now there is just experience and some meat of them left. Oh, and some eggs sometimes because they get really scared when they see an arrow coming flying to their face, so they just kind of poop their pants with an egg, and since they don't wear pants then the egg just kind of falls to the ground, so that is not really that tasty, but I guess an egg is an egg. And you don't eat the shell, or you must be some kind of weird person. I am not really sure what you do, but a WOULD and really be tasty to eat the egg, but anyways you just eat the inside of course, or you must be a weird person and you eat the shell, but we will just ignore you, Mr. Weird Person, and then you just kind of peel the shell all the way, and if you have a really good egg then the egg itself will fall apart, and if you have an average egg then the peeling is just right, and that is really satisfactory, and then you feel good. But yeah, you don't eat the shell, so why would you be disgusted by eggs just because a chicken pooped it out? DOS and mean you are eating poop or something. You are just eating the inside of the poop. Well, that is kind of really disgusting if you think about it, but you probably know what I mean. You are really not literally eating poop, so that is just fantastic. But yeah, wait, how are bats actually born? I know that Batman is and really a bat, or is he? I don't know anymore. But anyways, how do bats like be born? I don't know. Do they also lay eggs? I have never seen a bat egg, so I don't know. This is really weird. I kind of want to know now, so that is just kind of great. And it? Yeah, but anyways, we are just trying to hit some bats with our bow for the end of the video. Oh yeah, that time has come again if you haven't noticed yet. Yeah, The time that the end of the video is here, and that is never great because you don't want the video to end. At least I don't, so I am not sure if you guys also think about it like that. But it is kind of that time, so I will say goodbye to all of you. I will see all of you later.